lot of people have been asking me to make a video to show how exactly I have my Hobie Outback 2016 limited edition rig for fishing. So I'm just going to go around the boat and show you how I have everything rigged up. Just got off the water, so it's perfect time to show you exactly how it is when I'm fishing in the ocean. So this Hobie Outback, if you guys don't know, is a limited edition they made for 2016 to celebrate the Hobie Outback anniversary. They only made 500 worldwide and shipped them out to the Hobie dealers, and I was lucky enough to get one of these kayaks. I got number 211 of 500, so they mark every kayak with the number out of 500 that you have. So I have 211 out of 500. So I guess we'll just start the back of the boat. I have a Yak Attack flag, bought it from Austin Kayak. It's the Visi Carbon Pro. It's hooked to a piece of 4-inch Yak Attack gear track here in the back, with the light on top that you can screw to turn on. Screw the light and it comes on like this, so you can use it for low light conditions where you want to make sure that the boaters see you or other kayakers can find you. On the back of the boat, all the 2016s come with a sailing rudder that's larger, has a larger surface for the water than a standard rudder would. That allows you to actually turn very easily when in high current. It actually turns like on a dime. Very nice addition that comes standard. In the back, I kept the back hatch. Really, you don't go to it, it's for emergency purposes only. In here is where I would keep any first aid or any survival things that I need in case I have to get out the boat and get in the back. Can't really access this when you're sitting down, so this is more for like if you need to access the hatch when you're not on the water or either need to get out your boat to get to it. So you have another 4-inch gear track here that I use for anchoring point, or either put the flag on the other side for any other reasons. Also have the Hobie H crate, nice and sandy now with all the just got off the water, so has all the sand on it. On side they have these H rails, so the H rails can fit any Hobie accessories that have the H rail clip on it. Here I decided to attach the gear, the tackle tray, and on the tackle tray it has some slots here where you can put knives or even use them as anchoring points to attach gear. Here's a slot for a bait knife if you need it. Cool thing about these, it has these attachments here that close this tight. So here's the tray, and at the bottom of the tray here's where I keep some extra soft plastics in case I need them on the water, and an extra bottle of water in case for emergencies or I get thirsty, run out of it. And that attaches snug. This is not coming out, so really good invention. This cover here doesn't come standard. It's an actual accessory that I added on here, but this keeps all your gear drier than it would be. It's not waterproof, but it's drier than it would be if it didn't have a top on it. And here's where I keep all my extra tackle. I have my tackle bins. I have my Tsunami, my Shimano worm binder. I have a side net for bunker. So what I use, I attach to the side. I'll put the net, show you how to attach the net in a second. I have an extra fish grip. I have some extra gulp alive, and then some gulp sandworms, eels, and also swimming mullets. So I usually keep all that stuff in here just in case I run into a different species of fish that I want to target when I'm on the water. And that zips up like that. It has 4 rod holders, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they all have the keepers, so you can works well for conventional and also for the spinning reels, and it latches the reel so your reel is tight in here, doesn't come off. New for 2016, they have the extra large pad eyes. So the standard pad eyes, you only can put 1 clip on it. The new extra large pad eyes have the two, allows you to usually attach two things to it. So here I have the harness that keeps everything snug here, and I have a Hobie rod leash that I'm using to attach my fish clip to. So on the side, of course, at the bottom I have my wheels, using the beach wheels, good for going across sand. Here I have the Hobie outriggers. I use this for windy days. As you can see, my flag is blowing like crazy, so for windier days I use these. That provides extra stability. These actually press on the water and allow the kayak to be even more stable than it already is. Very stable kayak. I don't use it often, but it's becoming very important to me now when I'm on rough conditions. Here I have a Kayak T-Rain tether. Here's where I would attach a net when freshwater fishing, or I would attach any accessory that I need to get to easily. So this thing goes all around the kayak easily. It's has a long length, as you can see, very long, so it can attach. You can reach anything, any place in your kayak that you can reach by hand with this T-Rain tether. That's on I believe this is an 8-inch piece of gear track, or 6-inch piece of gear track, either. And on the side I have the HD Troll anchor trolley by Kayak. The HD has the backing plate, so it makes it even more secure than it already is. And this just runs all along the front and the back of the kayak. I attach drift chute and also anchoring when in freshwater. Of course, I gotta have my water. Here are a couple of my bitten off. See what a bluefish can do to your lure. So that's why I put them after the bluefish destroys them, and it costs me a lot of money. My fish finder is hooked up here. I have a Lowrance Elite 5 chirp. Just installed this on a Hobie H-Rail. The H-Rails are unbelievable. So what it does is allows me to attach my fish finder further away from me, so it's not in the way when I want to put my legs over the side. That's the way I chose to mount it. And it also puts it up a little bit off of the deck of the boat, and allows me to get a better angle. So I have like multiple angles. I can push this with this swivel and tilt multiple ways, and then also you have the ability with the ball joint of the ram to put this higher or lower, any way you want to put it. I just did a little cable management. Got some from Home Depot. Got some little cable ties here, and attached them with orange so it matches the kayak. And also have these rubber cable ties. When I'm not using it, I take this off, keep the ball, 1.5 inch ram ball that's on the H-Rail here, and I just wrap the cables around here and then secure them with these bungees. Of course, let me just show you, this is the bunker bag, and I attach this to the side of the kayak using these carabiner clips, and attaches to the side of the kayak. And when I'm netting, when I'm snagging bunker, I put them inside this bag, or either for crappie fishing. If you see on my other videos, I actually store them in here. Very useful. I'll put the link for that inside of the description of the video. Of course, I can't go anywhere without my radio. I have an ICOM radio. I leave that. It floats, but I like to attach it somewhere in the boat, usually to this T-Rain tether. I'll attach it to. Seat is the Hobie's, it's the CT Vantage seat, and for 2016 limited edition, and it has some blue stitching here that the other ones don't have. The other ones are just plain black in the 2016 and 2015s. Has a lever here that allows you to recline or push upright. It also has this boa adjustment allows you to adjust the lumbar support, makes it extra tight or loose as you want it. Here underneath there's a lever that you can pull, and allows you to push the seat up and down to different positions. up and down, and also has a kickstand lever. So if you want to go to the highest position, there's little feet that come out the back and allows you to be up on as high as possible. But when I'm in the ocean, I'm as low as possible for the best stability. Of course, you have the Mirage drive here attached. Towards the front of the kayak, I have a inside the hatch. I don't really keep anything in here, but I do have my battery in here for my fish finder that runs through the top deck here. Wires run up here, and 2016 now has a 3-way plug, so you have 1, 2, 3 different plugs you can put it in. Last year it only had 2, which made it difficult. People actually had to like drill another hole here to make it make their wires fit. But 2016 now has 3 holes there. Of course, I have my bat in case I want to knock a bluefish over the head if I'm keeping one. My beef jerky, very important. Alberto beef jerky. Eat that when I get hungry in the kayak. 2016 also has these rubber pockets that come standard. For the 2015s, you can also change these from the regular net mesh to the rubber. I think they're like $10, $10 to replace these with these screws. Just take these screws out and put these in. Put the mesh in. What's cool about the kayak is it has this foam mat here that is makes it, if you don't have shoes on, makes it very comfortable to stand or to rest your feet on. You don't have to worry about being on a hard, hot plastic in the summertime. Has molded in rod holders here. I have another H-rail here that I mounted with a ball, 1.5 inch balls, where I put my front-facing camera. Here on the side, I have the horizontal rod holder, just the front piece on it, because I'm not going to actually strap in anything on the side here. I'll just put it underneath my bungee that I use for my paddle. I don't surf launch that much, and if I do, the conditions are very nice, so I really don't have, not afraid of flipping or anything, so I don't use it, but it's nice to have that option there. I have my paddle here. Hobie's paddles are pretty much the same, but new for the limited edition is they have the blue here. It says limited edition Hobie Outback. I have a Berkeley boat ruler here for measuring my fish and my catch, make sure it's legal. Here on the side, I have a ram mount post on an 8-inch piece of gear track, Yak Attack gear track. I use this to put in my Zuka tube for trolling, or any other ram post mount accessory you can put there really easily. Inside the kayak, I have boga grips on Hobie tethers. I use this to lip grip the fish, and I put this out the way. Sometimes I just put it here in the pocket, get it out the way. Also, I have of course pliers. I mounted the pliers on these. I installed these pad eyes, so you have one pad eye here, pad eye on the right and the left, and I have one pad eye that's underneath the seat. I put these here on it's like a decline here, real nice place to put it. So I installed the pad eye. Of course, I put some marine goop to make it tight. Lock nuts and with a washer and make sure it's watertight. And I put the Hobie gear retractor. And the reason I put it in between my legs here is because I like to, when I'm not using this tool, to be able to just push it out the way in between the seat, underneath the seat, out of the way. Standard on the 2016 limited edition, it has the square hatch that's usually found only on the pro anglers. In here is where I keep, of course, stuff I want to keep real handy: phone, my GoPro, my shades, extra already made tied off swivels with leader line on them, extra leader in case I need it, some tsunami plugs or anything that I need quick access to. And this pulls out with this handle here, and you have extra storage underneath here if you need it, right underneath the seat. Closes real easy. This little retainer here is used for when you want the Mirage drive to be flat against the hole. You use that to retain it. Okay. I have another ram post mount in the back here on an 8-inch piece of gear track. This is where I'm gonna put my other camera here, usually for the back view. I've only been doing point of view, but I'm gonna eventually put another camera here in the back to put that there. And that's about it. This is my 2016 Hobie Outback Limited Edition, number 211 in the world. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. I'm sure I'll answer them as soon as possible. Thanks for following. Like the video and subscribe. Tight lines, guys.